We're live, it says. Uncle Bull Cow? Uncle Clickbait in the building. Will you look at that? The perfect specimen. I'm going to wait till a couple of folks jump on. And then, if you're watching the replay, smash that like button, people. I got some. Look at this dinner. It's a vegetable. It's a vegetarian. It's a vegan, actually. Until I hit it with the boom bap. Hit it with the boom bap. Now it's vegetarian. But it was vegan. All right. There's this there's a little spinach salad on the side, just, you know. But this is actually it's asparagus. So it's spaghetti with asparagus, sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, and a little bit of zucchini in there, and a little tossed in a little bit of pickled jalapeno. Right? I usually like some capers, something with a little vinegar. I didn't have any capers, man. So really good dinner going on. Let me get a bite of this. Look at that big old artichoke. Mm. Sip Chomper, what's good, buddy? I'm about to pair the perfect, look at this, the absolutely perfect chocolate Carolina Reaper with some really beautiful pasta. So I also got a yellow one here, people. We're going to talk about this chocolate and see what it does. Let me shut this fan off for a second. Let's see if that's any better. Yeah, I'm exhausted right now. So my pepper plants. Oh man, look at this! I cut into it, and the wrinkles, it's red. Look at that. I wish my camera worked better. People make fun of my camera. I make fun of my camera. Dr. Duck Butter is in the building. So we're going to be trying some pairing. And like I said, I just started liking chocolate pies. This one's really firm, so it might not be as good if I usually let them sit for a couple days, but there's that big old chunk of Reaper right there. Stupid hot. Wow. Okay. Wow. I put the fan back on me. Woo. I wish this fan didn't make that noise. I think. Well, see, it doesn't rattle if I put it on that, but it's got more power. Wow, man. That's nuts. That's the, I mean, I've had chocolate Reaper. That's the hottest. That bite with that food. That's the hottest chocolate Reaper I've ever had right there. Patrick Wolf is in the building. What's up, Patrick? Miss you, buddy. Wow. Woo! How's everybody doing out there? Smash that like button, folks. Talk about this former Guinness Book World Record, world's hottest pepper, before Pepper X. But this is the chocolate version. This is a Carolina Reaper chocolate. It's perfect. Look at it. Look at the little curve. It's the perfect pheno, man. You ain't beating that. It's really firm. I kind of wish I would have. It's the only chocolate pie. But thank you, Benedito, my brother, Benny Blanco from the Bronx. He sent me these, man. And I did not even know they were coming. And I looked, seen an email said something being delivered. Come home, hot mail, baby, hot mail. All right, so let's see here. Thunder Bay, Ontario, what's good? Let me see. I gotta put my broken glasses on. So that's a good one. Is the Trinidad and the Trinidad Moruga Scorpion the same pepper? That's debatable. So I I know that the Trinidad yellow scorpion and the yellow Moruga scorpion are not the same. Yellow Moruga scorpion probably looks more like this yellow reaper, a little bit bumpy. It's hotter, whereas the yellow Trinidad scorpion is smooth, like shiny, and the walls are a little bit thicker and it's not as hot. However, I've had some scorpion peppers and people just call them scorpion. People are like, oh, that's a Trinidad scorpion. I don't know, man. That's something, I seen a guy that wrote an article on it, and all he did was confuse me more, right? I did not get a good answer out of him. So, that's a good one. Refine and Fire chilies. Jim Duffy is the one that I think had to do with the testing on the Moruga scorpion. So you could reach out to Refine and Fire chilies. He is the most knowledgeable person I know in the country on the Moruga scorpion, among other peppers, but I'm just saying he knows all about it. That's something there I would ask him, because most of the time, like when I see people saying, so we know the Butch Tea scorpion, right? The Butch Tea definitely does not look like a Moruga at all, and it's not just the shape and the pheno, it's also the Butch Tea is shiny, right? So, and I've actually had where people say I have the Trinidad scorpion, and I get them, and they're Morugas. They have the bumps, they have that pheno, so I don't know. I mean, where the Moruga scorpion come from is in Trinidad, right? But, alright. Trying to bite it. That little sliver, I mean, it's the side, one of the sides, but it's not a lot. That just wrecked me, man. Wrecked my world just now. I didn't take a ton of spaghetti, like, you know, I'm not prepped for this. I'm gonna save that stinger for last. Oh, it's so cool, guys. It's red, like where the tuck is, the pepper is actually red. This is so cool. I've seen them where they're red on the inside, no doubt. This one is, look at that. Isn't that cool? So the flavor on this is earthy, a little bit floral, very stingy, very sting and burn to the mouth. That's a big size chunk right there. It pairs very well with this. Like I said, a little bit floral. Chili Phil, what's good? We got Mark Garcia in the building. A Trinidad scorpion look like a habanero? No, not really. I don't. I mean, you can. I've had some scorpions that looked like a hob. I've got yellow nagas that look like yellow. They look like Big Sun habaneros, and it's just the pheno that was selected, and I got a crappy kind of bulk lob pheno that I grew from and kept using the seeds, and so that's why I got yellow nagas that look different. You know, I have some of them that resemble. They look more like a naga or like a ghost. Wow. So I can feel that in my gut too. A little more Paresiano. I don't have any more Pecorino around the house. We killed that. I'm going grocery shop tomorrow. Wow, that is stupid hot. So my whole tongue is stinging really bad right now. A little bit more than I'd like. It's like, don't have a ton of a throat burn yet because I am eating with food. So sorry about the glasses, guys, but yeah, man. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, well, actually, you know, this is legit. Was a Guinness book. Tony, what's good? This is actually hotter, right? than the world's hottest pepper. Guinness Book Record Reaper was, comment below, guys, how long was the Reaper listed as the Guinness? I think it was 10 years or more. This is a chocolate version. Now maybe it might not taste as high, but that's way hotter. Way hotter. I feel it in my gut too. I got two perfect pheno Red Reapers. So he's, oh, you're in the Philippines? XO Prince, what's good? 2 hectares of Reapers, yeah. And you want to know what's weird? Let me tell you something. Somebody in the Philippines years back they had Red Reapers that were not bumpy, and they were shiny, and someone was giving one of them a hard time, and I said, hey, you have to understand something. The Yellow Reapers have different phenos, and if you select and select and select, after time. These are from Benny Blanco, okay? And mine don't look like this. Mine are shiny, and they all have that kind of stinger, Well, some of them look a little like this, maybe, no doubt, but not most of them. If somebody had a Yellow Reaper that reverted back to red, you could end up with that. Just like I seen somebody with, they said it was 7-pot Primo, and everyone's like, that's not a 7-pot Primo. Well, it was a 7-pot Primo Yellow Red. So in the pepper world, that's what you would call something. That's what people say. Nick Kemp's a couple years ago had 7-pot White. They threw yellow pods. He just called it 7-pot White, yellow, right? Because this is what it come from, but this is what, and it definitely was not exactly the same as a 7-pot yellow. It was a little bit different because it was something that went one way and then reverted. But when it reverts, it doesn't always come back 100% to what it was. Look at the 2 mustard boots that are out there. The run-of-the-mill Mustard Ghost. That was a color variant of a Red Ghost. It's not that hot. Then you got the Christopher Phillips mustard boot, the khaki boot. Come from a peach parent. Way hotter. So it's you can have 2 things that are the same pepper. They're different though. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Let me get into some of these comments. Thank you guys. You got 30 varieties? Nice. Oh, Dragon's Breath are stupid. Heck yeah, Chili Phil. Yeah, chocolate Primatellis are brutal, man. They are brutal. Now, last year I grew, this here, I'll tell you right now, this here would be up there. And I know my tolerance is low enough, but just that little piece and the sting, the burn I got going on right now. But for 3 years, I grew chocolate 7-pots that rivaled, they blew away the Chocolate Reaper, which is hard to believe, but they did. Tomas, Espicante, Johnny Scoville, a whole bunch of people did comparisons, man. And Thomas said that they were hotter than the Chocolate Primatelli. And then, I had to try one again and compare it and stuff, and I seriously said it was either the same or maybe the chocolate 7-pot might have been a little bit hotter. So that's how you get, man. You get some pods. The world's hottest pepper is what are you gonna get? There could be some backwoods Tennessee farmer that's growing a whole bunch of stuff, and he keeps seeds, not isolated, but he uses them next year, and he gets something that's just crazy looking. He plants 7-pot Primo. That's where the seeds were from, right? And all of a sudden he gets these just blobs, right? And he's like, the phenos are all kinds all over the place. They're a mess. He's like, it's not Primo's. It didn't isolate. It's a bastard. No, who knows what it is, right? He'll try some if he eats peppers even. Damn, that thing's hot, right? But then he scraps it. Why? Because the thing don't have any. Patrick will. Okay, I will. So, anyways, Hellhammer right there. Patrick Wolf, perfect example. The Hellhammer is a 7-pot Primo crossed with a an Apocalypse Scorpion. Okay, and that thing is just. It's brutal. I think it would test 2 million or more easy. Easy. I don't know if that'd be the average, okay? But I know that with the Hellhammer, I ate off-pheno ones from Nick Kemp's. I ate perfect or close to perfect pheno ones from Nick Kemp's. I then grew it, okay? And grew it in different locations. Okay, I had one plant out front, one plant outside, 2 plants I think outside my work. Maybe I don't remember, but I had one plant in the garden, right? And then I got more the next year from Nick Kemp's. Okay, so I can say consistently that the NK Hellhammer is one of the top hottest peppers. Now, could a caramel Primatali burn me worse in a way? Yeah, man. The different tannins, I might get a different, throat burn or something. But consistently, the Hellhammer, I believe, and I think Nick, this is probably F4, F5 it's in. I think Nick should send it away for testing. Nick's not, he's not prideful, and he don't care about having the world's hottest pepper and all that. Straight up. But I think I want to know what it tests at. So, there's so much going on. There's so many peppers out there that I've said, whoa, that's one of the hottest, like the orange dragon's breath. Dr. Duckbutter's watching, he can tell you. It's insane. Go watch the video where I handed one to Johnny. He took one bite and he's like, you saving seeds of this? You gotta grow this. He put the rest of that pepper in his freaking pocket. He didn't even finish it. Okay? And granted, we had a bunch of hot stuff to eat throughout that whole day. And it was early. But, yeah. And so, that's how it is, man. I sent Johnny one next year, but his brother ate it. Like a champ. So... yeah, man, no problem. And I will, I'll try the chocolate brain strain. Oh. Yeah, chocolate brain. I had the, so last year I had I think it was the chocolate brain, I think it was a chocolate Naga brain strain. And I got annihilated off it. I won't ever eat a chocolate Maruga Scorpion. I tried that once. I really don't. I hated the taste of it, and that lit me up. Let's do the stinger. Look at that. That thing looks like a Hershey Kiss on there. Thank you, Benny Blanco. That is a stupid hot pod. I knew when I looked at it, I was like, here's the thing. I had a couple last week, and I had one that was off pheno. It just looked like a big chocolate habanero almost, right? It was still screaming hot, but it was very big, and I could tell that it was going to be really good and it was going to be hot. But with this son of a gun, see what it looks like? It's just almost all placenta, man. I knew this sucker was going to be hot. But, yeah, the pepper community is extra spicy today, guys. Boy, oh boy. There's all kinds of craziness going on, man. And people making fake accounts and all kinds of trashing each other and blah 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 blah. I know one thing that's funny is I literally like will post a picture of Johnny Scoville and they'll like troll my channel and my views go up. And sometimes I do it just to mess with people, man. The reason why I do it is because I had somebody, won't say any names, people. I had somebody, because I did a couple videos with Johnny, they called me a Johnny Scoville fanboy. And then they told some other people that. So, you know, I'm a friend of Johnny's, and I'm not a fanboy of anyone except for the man himself, Christ Jesus. Check it out. But I did. I literally even told Johnny, like, y'all don't believe me? Go ask him. I was like, I'm gonna put a picture of you. And so I literally played that, right, just to mess with people. Oh, they lost their minds, man. But it's weird because when the first time I changed the profile picture or something, the picture Johnny took of me meant something. It means something to me, right? I was going through a very hard time, and you know, his mother was praying for me, and he's praying for me, and everything, and we hung out, and it was comforting and whatnot. So, but anyways, we some personal stuff, man. We talked about a lot of personal stuff that day, and the picture meant something to me, you know. He took it in front of Papa Scoville's poster and stuff. But anyways, I put it as my profile picture. Before I did it to just annoy people, right? I put it up. And I had some people block me. And one of them, I never did anything to him. I was a really good friend to him. And I literally, I had his back in some things. And he just turned, man. And that's the thing. It's like, oh, you're friends with Johnny Scoville. You should be trolled and made fun of and made songs about. And it's like, okay, if you want to be like that, that shows who you truly are, you know? And so, what you're seeing right now in the pepper community is a split. I'm seeing some people that are really deranged, evil, and pathological liars. They're really just cornballs. They're just stupid, right? And they're all like gathering together and stuff. And then you get this side of the pepper community, which is mixed. There's some bad apples over here too, you know? But there's some good folks. And so, yeah, that's what's going on. But then there's other stuff. Like when I talked about the divide in the pepper community and the whole thing the other day, that had nothing to do with some of this that's going on behind the scenes too. It's not even behind the scenes. Everybody knows, but it's, what do you expect, man? You want a good community? You want the pepper community to be great? Take down all social media. That's it. You know what the pepper community will be? People calling each other on the phone. People meeting up at chili festivals, stuff like that. You wouldn't have all this nonsense. Facebook and TikTok and, you know. I mean, I don't engage anybody on Facebook. I don't care. I learned my lesson. And I'm listen, I don't hardly ever say I'm proud of myself for nothing. I'll be honest, I'm a little bit proud of myself that I don't engage like people like I used to. I don't know how I'm doing it. I think it's just the Holy Spirit, but when I see people lying on there, when I see people doing evil things, I used to say something, I'd call it out. Now it's like I don't care. I see it's a cesspool, it's toxic. I don't care about it. Don't throw my crumbs to pigs. Don't throw my crumbs to the dogs. You know? Don't throw the baby out with the lamb guts. But anyways, I hope everybody's doing good out there. Boy, I can feel that in my stomach. Chaz, I gave you some peppers, didn't I? Oh yeah, you got a couple. Alright, so we got 2 huge yellow reapers. I'm going to try to, we're going to put a piece of the yellow on it, see how it, see what it hits for. That's a, you set it right up there like a statue. Here's the thing. Some people got along better when I first came in the community, but not totally. Because these people, the B side I call them, right? Cornball, whack, imitation crab meat side of things, they already hated most of this side, right? Well, how do I know that? Because I was friends with some of them. They told me. They tried to. I had people. Listen, I had people. I'm telling you right now. I had a little short video with Johnny back in September 2021. Within 2 weeks of that, September 21, I had people for years trying to turn me against Johnny. They did. I'll be honest, at first, I said, okay, well, I'll proceed with caution, and, you know. My wife stuck up for Johnny. Now, I never said anything bad about Johnny, and I never said I think that they're right or anything. I just know that with the same with anyone, right? I'm going to get to know them. I'm going to see how they move. So the first 6 months, 7, 8 months, I think, in the pepper community, I'd watch his videos sometimes, and I'd comment on him once in a while, and, you know, something cool, like if he reviewed something and like was bragging about it, I'd go buy it or whatever. But I didn't get close to him. Then I started sending him stuff, and he reviewed some stuff, and then, you know, we met up again a couple times, and then we started talking on a regular basis, and hung out with him again after that and stuff. And I just got to know him, man. And he's a genuine dude. If he's not, then he deserves an Academy Award, because the guy acts in private how he acts on his YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, that's beside the point, man. And people, they had it out for him from the beginning, and the only difference now is that all of those have finally gotten kind of united out of hatred, right? And I just seen something today. I'm not even gonna comment on that, this whack job, but I just seen something today that, and I know who's behind it. And that's the worst thing, is I know who is behind it, and it's the same person. It's actually people, but there's one person that manipulates, that she can't stand anyone that's good. She hates all good. She's just wicked, and she manipulates people, you know. And she tried to manipulate me, man. She had me kind of sketched out about some people before and stuff, and then, you know. But seriously, yeah, man. Like, grow peppers, eat peppers. Shut the F up. Damn. And she doesn't like peppers. That's right. She don't like peppers or hot sauce. Yeah. People in the pepper community don't like hot stuff. They don't, you know, they're in it to try to make money. Well, thank you so much. I don't know where the comments. Let's see if. That's weird. There was more. I thought there was more. Hey guys, if you're commenting and I can't see it, I'm sorry. All right. Do me a favor, one more time, guys. If you're watching this, smash that like button. We just ate a little bit of this chocolate Reaper. Wicked. Had a little chunk of the yellow Reaper. I can feel it in my stomach. I hate that, man. I really wish the mouth burn was there more than the stomach. But, oh, look at that. Big old artichoke. Look, oh, no. A freaking half a yellow Reaper. Come on. really good. I don't usually eat yellow pods with Italian food. I usually go for chocolates and reds. But that's really good. Yellow pods with anything else. Although I will eat them on pizza. Love them on pizza, man. Wow. Woohoo! I'm getting wrecked over here. Oh. That's crazy. Hey, somebody comment so I can see if the comments are something. The last comment I'm reading is under Patrick Wolf's Hellhammer ones. From Gothy09. Thanks, Bill Kyle. You're one of the few that tries to answer every single question. I'm sorry if I can't see. I have no clue why this stopped. Why the comments stopped. Huh. What's going on, folks? Oh. Somebody comment. There's probably 10 of you. I'm sorry. I don't know why I can't see them. Chastity, you ain't got your phone on you, do you? My broken glasses. Yeah. Take you out. Can you see what the last comment is on this? Oh, it reverted. I'm so sorry, guys. It was on Top Chat. Hey, Sip Chomper, thank you. Man, guys, all these comments. I haven't seen a comment in 10 minutes. Greg, what's good? All right, Dizzy Dragon is in the building. I'm glad to see Dizzy Dragon. Yeah, you guys want to talk to Dizzy Dragon? He's almost as knowledgeable as Jim Duffy from Refined Fire Chilies. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not going to compare the two. But what I will say is that if you got somebody asking about peppers, those are the two fellas that I personally, so don't get mad at me, everybody. You guys freaking, you're not part of the Dizzy Dragon fan club. Sorry, but I am. But Dizzy Dragon knows a lot of cool stuff. I mean, I don't agree with him on everything because he said the habanero is the world's hottest pepper. In 1995, he said that. Yeah, man. Think about how far we have come, guys. This is awesome. Like, think about it. Come on. Come on. I remember the first time I ever tried a habanero. It was a dried one. In 95, it was no, was it really? No, there's no way. Oh, maybe it wasn't in the Guinness book, but I was eating habaneros in 95. Maybe Guinness hadn't picked it up yet. You could be right. Was it the habanero? Okay. I just was saying, I remember in 95 making like habanero hot sauce and stuff, but yeah. Think about how far we've came. I had Scotch bonnets back in the early 90s. I had habaneros. That was it. Some Thai chilies, stuff like that. But that's all you could get, man. When I came into this, I started learning a little bit, maybe in 2019 or something, 2020. But 2021 for me, this rabbit hole. It's never ending! The rabbit hole is never ending. It's a beautiful thing, man. But come on, folks, get with it. Let's grow peppers and have a good time. There's a guy. I'm not gonna say any names, but he likes to go and in the building, like I say. But you know what? This guy, he makes some pretty crazy YouTube videos, and he screams at the camera and stuff, and he gets a whole bunch of views, But he always talks about how when he's doing his grow videos, and he's a good grower, he always talks about how he does his grow videos and his stuff that's educational and that's really, I'm interested in it, I'll tell you that. He doesn't get the views. You know, he gets the views when he's screaming and ranting and he's talking bad about people. That's what's wrong with this country. He is right. I might not agree with this guy on a lot of things, but I'll agree with that, man. Like, what happened to the art of the chili, you know? Mmm. Asparagus. Do you like the pasta, Chas? Listen, I'm not a big person on vegetable pastas, although I make a mean vegetarian white lasagna, vegetable lasagna. But this is phenomenal. Sun-dried tomatoes, artichokes, jalapenos, asparagus, and something else. There's spinach in there and stuff. I don't know. Zucchini, a little bit of zucchini in there. Not too much. There's a whole zucchini in there, but I don't like a lot of zucchini, man. I'm funny about that. That's all. Look at my broken glasses. Please remind me when I get off of here to order some more reading glasses from Amazon, because I look like a freaking hoodlum.
I'm gonna make 7 spaghetti.
Claudio Dalzovo. I don't know who that is.
Not the brain girls, I will make it the way I want it.
All right, Dizzy Dragon's dropping some knowledge here. Some stuff I don't even know about. There you go. Subscribe to Dizzy Dragon.
Claudio Dalzovo.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I didn't touch the screen. I didn't do anything. All I know is that the comments went away. And I'm on live chat right now, so it's still good. Somehow it went to top chat, and that's just like YouTube picks what they want, and then it just shows you that. It's stupid, you know? Usually with this meal, we're having Primatale flake. When I got home, there it was sticking out of my mailbox. A gift from Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Some beautiful pods. I got a couple of Red Reapers, whole bunch of Yellow Reapers. Yellow Reaper is one of my favorite peppers, guys. So, you already know what it is. Yeah, that's right. Alright guys, I'm going to get going, man. I want to jump on here and talk about this pepper, and I want to show you the pheno of that freaking chocolate reaper. It is insane. Yeah, I want to watch that too, Dizzy Dragon, but we don't have Netflix, unfortunately. We got Prime and Hulu and Freebie. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight.